I'm in the middle of the surf contest with another vision. Not anymore to reach a good result in a contest. Now is to give. Now is to share something that I've got.
Hey guys, and aloha. It's Mark Sawyer Chu.
And AJ Ellerington,
Together we'll be hosting the Christian Surfers Podcast
where we talk Jesus,
and talk with surfers that love Jesus.
tune in to hear some amazing stories.
Hi, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Talk Story podcast here at Christian Service. Today I have a very exciting guest with me. How about you introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, and what kind of board you ride?
Hello everyone, I am Marquito Santos, but people know
Me,
as Marquito Santos. I'm from Brazil. I'm a kind of waterman. Recently I started foil surfing, so I surf every board, but especially the short board.
Now, as a first question, I would love to ask you how your story with Jesus begins. How did you become a Christian?
I became a Christian when I was 19 years old.
Okay.
I came from a kind of Christian background, but was empty in that time in 96.
Yeah.
I was reached, by the Lord through Christian surfers in Brazil. It was amazing.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Was it different to what you grew up doing? Was it a fast change? Or was it like, oh, this feels like home?
I learned that Jesus is Lord, that you have to be a good person, you have to do good things for others, you have to love others. But so different of know him personally,
Yeah,
go deep in this relationship,
big difference.
Yeah, so it was a radical stuff for me.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
And now you minister within the surf industry, is that correct? You use your love for Jesus and you share it with people who are competitive surfers. Tell us a bit about that.
I started surfing when I was 8. At 11, I started taking part of the contest locally. And 16 years old, I was pretty much traveling along of the coast of Brazil, huge coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8,000, about 8,000 kilometers. And I took part in many contests. I was becoming professional surfer when I was 18 years old. I was taking part of some QS.
Yeah.
And that was when I got saved. I was pretty much, putting first, surfing first.
Yeah, put surfing first.
Trying to be a professional surfer. I was seeking to realize this dream of becoming a pro surfer. Spend all my life traveling, knowing people, nice place. But it was pretty much empty in that time, But it was an old dream.
Yeah.
When I was 19, I was reached through Christian surfers, and I was seeking. I kept in the contest, but something changed in my life that time. After realized that without him, I'm nothing.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
really tried to share about this love
Yeah.
with the other surfers in the middle of the contest.
And so now, where do you go? Like, what do you do and how do you bring surfing and your love for Jesus to the people around you?
So there was a kind of change in the values in my life. I was the surf who became Christian
Yeah.
and was sharing about
Yeah.
God's love, and things changed. I started doing mission, taking part of contests,
Yes.
and sharing about his love intentionally. Can you see
Yeah, the flip.
the flip? Yeah.
That's incredible.
And I still doing.
Yeah.
I was to the seminar, I became pastor.
So just earlier you were saying how your life was empty before you met Jesus. What did that look like? How was it different before you became a Christian?
When I say that my life was empty, it's because when I won the contest, I felt something, I need some more,
Yeah.
you know.
You
And
felt,
I remember during the hard days when I was losing contests, I felt I need something. And I was realizing that moment that winning, I felt, okay, I got first, but on Sunday, on Monday, I need another winning,
yeah,
another
always
contest.
needing more.
Always needing more. This kind of situation makes me feel that I really need to go deep in this relationship with God.
Yeah.
And I started praying that time, asking God to guide me.
Yeah.
I was not, saved in that moment, but I didn't, but I knew that only God could fulfill my heart and give me purpose, direction, and make me feel happy, independence of the results in the contest.
Yeah. So you put your relationship in priority over your surfing. And coming to today, what are you doing now and how are you involved in Christian Surfers?
As I told you, when I was praying, asking God to guide me to do something because I was not dealing well with that empty sense of life. And I met the Christian surfers in Brazil, Surfistas de Cristo. And it was amazing to see that guy was smiling. They were happy.
Yeah.
Not because they had, good surfer, good boards, traveling around the world in amazing surf trips. They were very simple people, but smiling. And I saw so much truth in their smile, I saw their testimony as people who really are already fulfilled.
Yeah.
Inside out.
Completely.
They were happy inside out. Something in their lives so different of everything I've seen in my life.
And now you are a mentor to young Brazilian surfers. What do you talk to them about and what do you tell them about Jesus that helps them grow?
I've been working with many different kind of surfers in Brazil. I have opportunity to talk to the grown-ups.
Yes.
But I've been doing the chaplaincy in the pro circuit for some years. And I've been working with some pro surfers and their families. And it's amazing. And the message that I used to talk to them is pretty much the God's love, the hope we have being close to Him and receiving their words.
Yeah.
And I still sharing the good news with these people.
And are there moments where you talk to them and you feel, maybe I'm not the right person to do this. Maybe God needs to use someone else. Do you have insecurities?
Yeah, we have some difficult moments along the journey, especially when we are far from home for a long time. I spent 2 months in Hawaii one time and I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt I was sharing, I was talking to people, serving people, missing home. And sometimes we ask God about that. Am I doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Because you want to see the people receiving the message. You want to see the people having their changes, their life changes in a good way. And that's hard sometimes. When this kind of thoughts come, I try to remind myself that I'm doing my part of this job. God called me to be a testimony of His love, share His love, to serve people the result, how the people will receive it, is not about me anymore.
So why did you feel called to be a chaplain within the surf ministry?
I think that God, He made the choice.
Yeah.
It was not about me, because I think I was shaped for that. Because when I remember when I was a grommet, seeking, be a pro surfer, loving that atmosphere, that arena, that scenario, I think that passion is still alive inside of me. Meanwhile, I'm in the middle of the surf contest, in the middle of the athletes, with another vision.
Yeah.
Not anymore to reach a good result in a contest. Now is to give. Now is to share something that I've got.
That's incredible, man. And you also have another gift. You're very talented within art. Do you want to show us some of your art? I have it with me.
Okay, this one shows a girl surfing, doing a hang ten. I love to collect the images in my mind, and when I go to do the paintings, it becomes reality.
Yeah.
It was in my mind, and I love this kind of work.
This year when Felipe won the world title at Trestles, was that a special moment for you?
Yeah, for sure. For every Brazilian. It was so good to see Felipe, reaching this goal in his life and bringing one more world title to our country,
Back
to
home.
Brazil. So beautiful.
Incredible.
And this painting will be in Felipe's living room.
So you obviously connect with Felipe and you're a chaplain on tour. What is it like? What kind of advice do you give the athletes who are competing on a regular basis?
When we are together, we can see so many different needs. And some needs about the emotional, some needs about the spiritual.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's something that we can solve with good conversation.
Is it difficult to share your faith with professional surfers?
Sharing my faith is not difficult.
I love that.
I used to be someone ready to share. I try to share, but I try to share at first doing what I'm doing, being present, being available to serve, to help, to give a hand, listen to them. And we are having so many good moments running Bible study with the pro surfers, and many of them are attending.
Wow.
Not only the surfers, but the filmmakers.
That's incredible.
Yeah, their families.
What do you think they need most from God? What do they need?
Most of them are far from home, struggling because, as a pro surfer, you lose so much more than you win. So when you are in a situation that you are seeking the victory and the victory is not coming, you are struggling about, your sponsorship, about your contract, about family you left you left behind to seek your dreams. The word I used to say is, God is with you.
Yeah.
God has the power to restore your emotion. Trust in Him. Surrender all to Him. And He will help you. So, I'm here.
Yes, you're here. That's
let me cry with you. Let me smile with you. Okay, if you need something that I can do, please let me know. It's nothing it's nothing so mystic. It's just being present,
Yeah.
and we have so different situations running when we are on the road,
Yeah.
when we are with them on tour.
Well, can I just say that on behalf of Christian surfers, we're so happy that these professional athletes have such an amazing person with them sharing Jesus and just, like you said, being present and having the opportunity to share and talk. I think that's amazing. So, Marquito, it was so great having you today. I'm so glad you got to join us.
I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Thanks so much for this opportunity, the invitation, and see you
We'll
soon,
see
guys.
you next time.
God bless you.